Hi, on this video we're going to look at some different types of questions involving scales. So, first question, a map is drawn with a scale of 1 centimetre to 4 kilometres. If a road is 5 centimetres on the map, how long will it be in real life? So, we know that 1 centimetre represents 4 kilometres. So, if 1 centimetre is 4 kilometres, we know that 5 centimetres is 5 lots of 4 kilometres, which is 20 kilometres in real life. Next part is the other way round. So if a road is 16 kilometres in real life, how long will it be in centimetres on the map? So the first time we've just multiplied up, but this time we want to know how many lots of 4 kilometres are in 16 kilometres. So we're going to divide. So we've got 4. So 16 kilometres will be represented by 4 centimetres. Here we've got a map of sorts. On a map, the positions of a house and a tree are 4 centimetres apart. The scale of the map is 1 to 1,000. Work out the real distance between the house and the tree. Give your answer in metres. So this is a different type of scale because it's as a ratio, which is more common in level 2, but I've seen this in level 1, so we will make sure we can do it. So if the scale is 1 to 1,000, it means that every 1 unit on the map represents 1,000 of those units in real life. So 1 centimetre on the map is 1,000 centimetres in real life. 1 inch on the map is 1,000 inches in real life. So, as I've just said, 1 centimetre on the map represents 1,000 centimetres in real life. We'll use centimetres because that's what's in the question. So if multiplying it up by 4 centimetres will represent 4,000 centimetres in real life. But we wouldn't normally talk about 4,000 centimetres, so we'll put it into metres. And because there's 100 centimetres in a metre, we'll divide the 4,000 by 100, which gives us 40 metres. So this question is showing us a scale drawing of a bedroom. We've got a scale on the right showing us that 1 metre is represented by 2 squares. So the questions say, what are the real life dimensions of the bed, the wardrobe and the chest of drawers? So the bed, we can see on the right, is 4 squares along and 4 squares down. So if 1 metre is represented by 2 squares, then 4 squares must represent 2 metres. So the dimensions of the bed are 2 metres by 2 metres. And the wardrobe on the left in green, we can see it's 3 squares up and 2 squares along. So 2 squares along we know is 1 metre. So we need to figure out what 3 squares is. So as 1 square must be half a metre, 3 squares is 1.5 metres. So the dimensions are 1 metre by 1.5 metres. And the chest of drawers, we can see is 2 squares by 2 squares, which we can see from the scale is 1 metre by 1 metre. Joe is designing a badge. It needs to be in the shape of a trapezium, have a base of 6 centimetres and only have 1 line of symmetry. So there's a few bits coming into this question. The scale drawing. We also need to know what a trapezium looks like and understand symmetry. So we'll start with the scale. We've got 1 centimetre as a square. So we can draw our base of 6 centimetres because it's 6 squares along. So a trapezium, if you remember, is a 4-sided shape with 1 set of parallel lines. And it's got to have 1 line of symmetry, which means that 1 mirror line. If we reflect it in a mirror, it will look the same on both sides. So I've chosen to do a top part of 4 squares and join it up like this. There is another way. Have a think if you could work out what that is. And there's the line of symmetry. So finally, Isabella is making a poster. It needs to be triangular, it's an unusual poster, with one side length 10 centimetres and one side length 12 centimetres and a 90-degree, which is a right angle, between these sides. So draw a scale diagram to show this. So the scale is a little bit different here. We've got one square representing 2 centimetres. So we'll start with the 10 centimetre side. So we're going to divide that by 2, which gives us 5 squares. So we've got 5 squares along the bottom. We've got a right angle in between the two sides, and then the other side length is 12 centimetres. So 12 divided by 2 gives us 6 squares. We've got our right angle, and then we just join up the other two sides. So there's our scale diagram.